Hi there, CP here, and this is an update video, maybe my first. I'm going to be, of course, uploading a dream story of a dream that might, sometimes you may have them and it's like a nightmare or out of context, and will also be available for those fans who like Dave the Useless. But I'm not here to talk about that. Well, let me say this, ever since I started using Vegas Movie Studio on this Lenovo ThinkPad X201, I'm thinking of getting Vegas Pro or both Vegas Movie Studio Platinum, my installation disk, and putting it on my Toshiba satellite with a new 1TB SSD. Well, a used Toshiba. I got the hard drive out because it was slow and recovered my Minecraft on there. And now it now has a 1TB SSD, and booting is a breeze with this machine now, and I like it. But not gonna be talking about that. But I am thinking of getting Movie Studio and Vegas Pro 14 installed because I like the old layout of Vegas. And I mean, download, a download from Amazon, which you must pay for because paying for it is actually a good idea than getting one for free, because free stuff I can't trust, of course. But I want to make a video since ever I use Vegas Movie Studio. I like to make YouTube poops and using my Handycam and GIMP and OBS. And like this, I have a friend who makes YouTube poops, and it is Nathan's Ultimate channel. We became friends in 2019, and his mother works for Fox. Fox 5, of course. Not going to tell you which one, but, you know, don't bother him. But basically, this is one of the things I would have, because, I like to make YouTube poops of, shows and movies and obscure stuff as well, and universally dumber ones. So, the video that I know is that I always have to be forced to go to camp every year in the summer. This summer, I hope I go to Anthrocon 2021, since the last time I went to Anthrocon was in 2018. I hope this does go well, and basically, I'm worried that, everything would just go horribly wrong. But I have new friends who are furries. Zach Wolf, but he goes to A&E. Clumsy, Togo, Duran, and I think Fang. And, and a guy who is a YouTube pooper who I think is a fan of Crash Bandicoot. And, I would ask these people, contact Nathan's Ultimate channel for, to talk to him, that he says, talking about, how I would talk that the camp where I go to is in a college dorm in the Adirondacks. And, not gonna tell you either. Because, the camp does let me do, internet time for an hour. Basically, 2 hours per day. 1 hour per some time and another hour for another time. And it's pretty tiring. Where I would have to, say this, but the house, the thing that I say is that the people, most of the chaperones do not take too kindly when it comes to, like, dirty YouTube poops, like, or the YouTube poop wiki, hints of making fun of, since the YouTube poop wiki makes fun of stuff, and, like, it was made, like, sometimes with making fun of the characters just for fun, and my butt got caught, and I had to be forced to stay in, like, the middle of the building, so I have to be watched, like as a punishment. It was like more of being in 1984. Any emotion may kind of hurt you if you didn't read George Orwell's 1984. And, like, the fact is that, like, there's this one lady there, and it's not any of the campers, it's basically the chaperones. Like, one of the chaperones is, so strict, like, she annoyed, like, some of my friends there, which I won't tell, like, a boy from Long Island, one boy from New York City, one girl from, I don't know, but I think New York City. But I do like her, by the way. There's this one lady there, and, like, it was, like, pretty much annoying in the process. Well, not in the process, but, like, she caught me using the radio, but sometimes I have to use, like, a radio. The radio I have being a AM and FM NOAA weather radio, and, of course, using a coat hanger, a metal one, as a use of an antenna, but styled to a satellite. Of course, not a dish kind, but one that is, like, that the antenna is basically aiming at this, like, the sky of where the satellite is located in space, kind of thing. Of course, that is not true, but I just really think about bizarre stuff. But I just like that the rules, like, are, I know I'm trying to be careful because sometimes I use music during the night, but I keep the music on for hours to having good, like, feelings to myself, and sometimes for exercise in the room or waiting patiently. And this lady kind of barges in, and she's so angry. Of course, she's British, have nothing against British people, but this one, like, behaved a little rough because of her temper, of course. Maybe not. But this is a summer camp that will be after the 4th of July for me. And this camp has basically rules up the ass. Any of the rules that, like, I'm trying, being there is, like, kind of almost like getting broke, but when in reality, I'm trying to not break them, because sometimes using a fan for static noise, or sometimes a radio for noise, if there's no EAS alert that night, maybe be possible. And I have a noise machine, and of course, I may not be able to upload any YouTube poops while I'm at camp. We're not dead. Well, I'm not dead, but, like, it's just kind of a nuisance when it comes to bizarre rules. And because, since the policy is, like, I'm slow with making videos in the process, because I always get distracted. But it doesn't mean I suck or I'm dead. I'm still alive, and I will still continue to make videos and enter in collabs as well. I'll try to make sure to make my videos hard and good enough to making the videos good. Take care, guys, and make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe for new content coming. Goodbye.